analogues, management and posology. The initial insulin analogues utilized in insulin treatment were the fast-acting insulin analogues, Lispro and Aspart. Their pharmacodynamic merits are especially entertaining because their profile is nearer to the physiological side view of postprandial endogenic insulin. The establishment of quickly absorbed insulin parallels has decreased variance of insulin absorption and permits insulin management in young kids after meals. The fast-acting insulin analogues, Lispro and Aspart, are capable to reduce glycemia more quickly than usual quick-acting insulin productions. Regular, the maximum insulin action happens roughly twice as quick with parallels like with regular insulin. In one survey, when basal insulin alteration was maximized with little dose of bedtime and mealtime, natriuretic insulin, insulin Lispro, developed glycosylated hemoglobin standards and compared with regular insulin. Afterwards, insulin tamer was inserted and is now obtainable as the final insulin analog suggested for insulin therapy. Insulin tamer is actually a soluble, natural, prolonged-acting insulin parallel in which threonine is eliminated from location B30 found on the insulin P chain, as was substituted by a C14 fatty acid series, myristic acid. Furthermore, insulin tamer can be conducted either at bedtime or dinner with comparable glycemic control. Another modern preface to the insulin mart has become insulin glargine, which elaborates as a very prolonged-acting insulin, basal insulin which is PCAS. The initial extended-acting insulin parallel, insulin glargine, was inserted in the United States in spring 2001. Anyway, this parallel is manufactured by the exchange of asparagine via a glycine at site A21 for the molecule of insulin and by the inclusion of 2 molecules of arginine at site B30. Moreover, metformin inhibits the consumption of glucose inside peripheral cells, decreases hepatic glucose manufacture, and helps weight loss. Consistent with the significance of gastric emptying and glucagon suppression of glucagon-like peptide-1 act, short-term surveys explain that glucagon-like peptide-1 notably decrease blood glucose levels in subjects with kind 1 diabetes. A conclusive criterion of significance concerns the hardness of the action being supported and the anticipated impedance of the public to the behavior alteration recommendation. Anyway, at what time a behavior is plain and impedance is low, this may concern little. In such conditions, messages and interventions required to assist commune development from face to face can be short, and many may be joined into a single overall therapy. In contrast, when alteration is harsh and impedance is elevated, there is a greater demand to own disconnected messages for each phase.